Hi
Hey
guys, it's Lilana. I'm Lila.
And I'm Hannah. And
this is Strictly Lesbian.
Alright, so today we're talking about
how do you know if you're lesbian or bisexual
or gay, which is sort of the same thing.
Yeah.
I mean, one thing just real quick. How can guys not be called lesbians, but girls could be considered gay or lesbian? I feel like that's sexist towards gay guys.
That's weird.
But anyways.
I love gays. Anyway, so to know if you're like a lesbian or if you're gay or if you're straight not straight.
Well, you can sort of know if you're straight because you're like sort of born that way, and then you can either change or stay that way.
Yeah.
But the first sign that I personally noticed was I would have these weird physical attractions for my other friend. And this was when I was first discovering it. And for the first few weeks of like thinking like that can't be me, like I remember one day we were sitting in the computer lab and we were just talking and she was just adorable, and so I just like sort of went in and I like kissed her, and I was like, oh shit, did I just do that? Like, and then my other friend Catherine was like, did you just kiss her? And I was like, no. And then my other friend was really nice, and so she was all like, oh no, she didn't. It was just sort of like a peck on the cheek, and so it was really nice. Like, I'm glad she covered for me. But so then after like a while of that, like I started just questioning myself, like, why did I do that earlier? Like, what is going on? Yeah. And so it took me a long time for it to get it in my head, and it will probably take that for you, and you're probably going to think like, this is not me, this is weird, what is going on? But after, it may take you shorter to realize it.
Yeah.
It took me a long time, like a whole year.
For me, it happened in the midst of 2.5 hours. Exactly.
See? All people are different.
Yeah. So, the way I found out I was a lesbian, at first I was bi, and then I became lesbian, but at first I found out because, you really start to think, like, what happened to me is, like, I saw this girl, and I knew she was a lesbian, and I actually wanted to kiss her. And so, like, if you, like, feel like you want to kiss, a guy, or, if you want to kiss a girl, and, like, you're attracted to them.
Or if you want to kiss both.
Yeah. Or, like, if you're attracted to them, then yeah.
Mm-hmm. But one thing you do need is you need physical and emotional attraction. Like me, like some guys, like I want them to take off their shirts. I don't want to know what's in their pants, though, I'm going to be honest, that's gross. Yeah. But like some guys are just really hot, and I will flirt with a guy or something, and that's sort of force of habit because I've done that my whole life. But like I have a generally flirty personality, and also like I've always been attracted to guys, and so like I still sometimes think like, wow, he's hot, but if I tried to date him, I would never have the emotional attraction I had
for girls.
My first, not girlfriend, but my first girl. Not really. I don't know. It was complicated. Okay?
Lesbian.
Yeah, the first lesbian experience.
The thing is, if you like catch yourself checking out girls or checking out guys or whatever, and you start to question yourself. I mean, for me, it happened so quickly. Like, I kissed her like a lot, and then I was like, I really liked that, and then all this stuff.
Well, what I did was after like, because a year went by, another year went by, and between those 2 years, I was switching back and forth, switching teams. Why am I doing this?
Yeah.
And just like Jenna. Anyways, and so I was like switching and stuff, and I was really confused. And then, basically the time that I really did, like, I was totally certain was when I met her. And I knew, like we met, and I felt the same way that I felt like a long time ago for guys, and not exactly like the same way I felt about Sandra, because that was like different. It was a lot slower process where I like saw her and I really liked her, right? And then, okay, this is like weird, but so when we were at recess on Friday, and then the mob was doing that, and then they were like, kiss, kiss. So the first time that we kissed, the one thing that helped me just know was it felt more like my first kiss than my real first kiss did.
Yeah.
It was like,
the thing is, like, if you can kiss a girl or, like, a guy and think about the same, like, for girls, like, for lesbians, like, if you kiss a girl and you can think about it the same way as kissing a guy, but, or, like, for guys, if you can kiss a guy and think about it the same way as kissing a girl.
It's just, the thing for me was, like, my first kiss was with my friend Andrew, right? Well, we're now friends. We used to be a little more, clearly.
Yeah.
And so,
I can't.
and so, like, I just remember that where I could actually think and I didn't feel the rush. And then my first time kissing a girl, I felt the rush, but I didn't really like her. I just dated her because I wanted a girlfriend to test this out. And so then, when I kissed her, I was just like, whoa. It was, like, amazing. You know, it just felt like my first kiss because it was, like, different than any other kiss I've ever had.
That's how I know you're a lesbian or, like, you know, or you're gay.
But if you kiss a guy and you still get that rush, and then you kiss a girl and you get the rush, then try kissing a guy again and see, just compare the two. And there's this one scale that Heather was talking about. I don't know, it was from, like, some survey, where this guy took a survey, and on a scale of 1 to 6, like, they'd be like, how gay or straight are you? 1 would be straight and 6 would be gay. And so she said that she was, like, a 4 or 5, because she was bi, but she definitely does prefer girls a little more. And that's okay, too. It's really hard to figure out if you're
That's
bi.
what I did at first. For me, I thought I was bi, and then I realized, at first I was like, I'm bi.
Yeah,
But then I was like, you know, kissing a girl doesn't feel the same way as kissing a guy.
It's just, like, and when you first start thinking about it, you definitely want to think that you're bi because, you know, then you still have, like, half normalness in you.
Half normal.
And so, like, you know, that's definitely how that is. But then, like, if you're just, like, if some people just know from, like, a really early age, I am lesbian. Like, they just know. And like, some people, they can find out in middle school and then just know.
Yeah.
But other people, they can find out in middle school and experiment for a while and then figure it out at the end.
For some people, they say, oh, you're not really a lesbian. Like, you don't know. It's just a phase. That. It's not a phase.
Like, if this has been going on for 3 years.
Or 2.5 hours.
Or 2.5 hours. I mean, and sometimes you just know.
Yeah.
It's not the kind of thing that you don't
At first, you're going to be unsure.
Yeah.
You know.
But after a while, you will just get used to it, and you will love yourself the same way that you did before.
I am who I am.
And so I guess that's all we have to say on that topic. If you have any other questions about that, you can personal message us, put it in the comments, anything like that, because, you know, we still want to answer your personal questions, and we should make a Facebook page, and then, we're going to make a Facebook page,
Lana.
and then we're going to, like, so like it up, okay? We'll put the link below after we make the page.
Yeah, we should.
And something. All right, so bye, guys. Love you.
Bye, love you.